The Mass Effect Trilogy has some of the most beloved squadmates in all of video games, so it's unthinkable to consider how our favorite characters can die. But given that Mass Effect is a series about making big decisions, you can actually end up getting every squadmate killed at various points in the trilogy. In this video, we're going to explore all different ways your squadmates can die in the Mass Effect Trilogy. This one is going to be a little different than my worst playthrough video, because rather than getting everyone killed in a single run, we're going to explore every point in the story where a squadmate can bite the dust. And some characters like Wrex, the Virmire survivor, and Samara have multiple opportunities to give up the ghost. So buckle up, grab some iced coffee, and let's explore every squadmate death scene in the Mass Effect Trilogy. Starting with Mass Effect 1, the first opportunity where you can lose a squadmate is during the very first mission of the game on Eden Prime. Shortly after landing groundside, Shepard waves Jenkins forward to his demise. Our next fateful encounter happens during the confrontation with Wrex on Virmire. If you did not complete Wrex's family armor mission, or you fail to make a speech check, then Wrex will be killed during a heated argument in Kirahi's camp. Wrex will either be killed by Commander Shepard.
How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
Commander, are you all right?
I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than he is.
Yeah, I guess so. What happened?
I'm fine. Now let's move on.
Sure, whatever you say.
Or if you fail to convince Wrex to stand down, Ashley Williams takes matters into her own hands.
Wrex, please. We can discuss this.
No more talk, Shepard. I've got to do this my way.
I don't think so, friend.
Why the hell did you do that? I was still talking to him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I couldn't take the risk that he might injure you. Or worse.
That's not your call. Never do that again. Understood?
Understood.
Wait, what? Did you just kill him, Chief?
Better him than the commander.
Yeah, I suppose.
Wrex is one of my favorite characters in these games, so I usually save his life on Virmire unless I'm role-playing a terrible commander for YouTube videos like this one. Later in the Virmire mission, you'll have to make another pivotal choice, to save either Ashley or Kaidan from certain death. One of these two characters will always die during the mission because we cannot save them both. They will either perish defending the bomb site or get killed in a firefight with the Geth while assisting Kirahi's unit. Let's take a look at both variations.
It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
I'm sorry, Kaidan. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing. Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold! Left flank! Suppressing fire! Suppressing...
It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
Fight hard, Chief. Die proud.
Aye, Commander.
All right, everybody, hang on!
These are the only 3 characters that can die in Mass Effect 1, and in the worst case scenario, you will only lose 2 out of 3, since Ashley and Kaidan can't both die in a single playthrough. However, in Mass Effect 2, not only can every single squadmate perish, even Commander Shepard can die during the final mission. So let's take a look at all squadmate deaths in the Mass Effect sequel. Much like Jenkins, our bald Cerberus squadmate Wilson dies within the first hour of the game.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
Samara and Zaeed are unique in this game because they are the only characters who can die outside the game's final mission. During Samara's loyalty mission, if you manage to resist Morinth's charms with a speech check, you can actually choose to kill Samara and recruit Morinth into your crew instead.
Morinth will be more useful to me.
You will regret your choice. Goodbye, Mother. Thank you, Shepard. My mother was as powerful as she was hateful. You helped me. Now I'll help you.
Shepard can also kill off Zaeed during his loyalty mission, but you have to meet some specific criteria for this option to be available. 1, you have to complete the final mission. This can't be done before you go through the Omega-4 relay. 2, you have to have at least 2 other surviving squadmates besides Zaeed. And 3, you have to choose the Paragon option to save the factory workers during the loyalty mission itself. If you managed all of that, then Commander Shepard can leave Zaeed for dead at the end of the mission, in one of the most hilarious and over-the-top moments in the game for me.
Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You're too crazy, Zaeed. You have no place among my crew.
You can't be serious. You need me. Screw you, Shepard.
For every other squadmate in Mass Effect 2, they have enough plot armor to at least survive until the final mission of the game. At that point, all bets are off, and anyone can end up dead, even Commander Shepard. So let's walk through how all your squadmates can die in the Collector base. Failing to complete ship upgrades will ensure that some of your crew won't even survive to land on the Collector home base. If you don't upgrade your ship armor, then Jack will get killed by a Collector laser beam.
Not those beams again, not again! EDI, take these bastards out! Jack!
EKG has flatlined. She is dead.
She can't be dead! Get to medical!
There's nothing we can do, Shepard, not when those things are still after us. I'm sorry.
The 2 squadmates you bring to assist you in fighting the Oculus in the cargo bay are temporarily immune to getting ganked during a cutscene. If you did not install multi-core shielding, then the engine core will overload and incinerate one of your squadmates into space dust. The most likely candidates to suffer this fate are Kasumi, Tali, and Legion.
No time to upgrade now, we're going in! Some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt. Damage report.
Explosion in main engineering. Damage was contained, but Kasumi did not survive.
Failing to upgrade the Normandy's guns will lead to a steel beam killing one of your squad, usually Thane, Garrus, or Grunt in that order.
Point blank, right down their throat.
Everybody hold on. This is gonna get ugly. Come on, you miserable sons of bitches!
They got Thane.
After the Normandy crashes on the base, your crew will assemble and create a plan to infiltrate the station. You'll need to select a tech expert to go through the vents and unlock the doors for you. Shepard will also pick a fire team leader to create a distraction and allow your tech expert to perform their duties. If you select the wrong tech expert, or the fire team leader is unloyal, then the tech expert will get shot in the face with a collector projectile, their body crumpling to the ground as they leave the mortal realm.
Jacob!
After rescuing the remnants of the Normandy crew, assuming at least Dr. Chakwas survived, Shepard will have the option to have a squadmate escort them back to the Normandy. If the squadmate you select for this role is not loyal, then they will die defending your crew.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Unfortunately, Samara did not make it. She delayed the enemy so the rest could escape.
Let's make sure that sacrifice was worth it.
You will also need to select another fire team leader and a biotic expert during the long walk section of the mission. Both roles can potentially lead to deaths. If you choose an unsuitable or disloyal fire team leader, then they will bite the dust while trying to rendezvous with Shepard's unit.
Shepard, get on the goddamn line!
I copy. What's your position?
We're pinned down in the door. Not looking good.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on! Seal the door!
Too many of them. Shields couldn't hold up. Figured it might end something like this.
We're almost there, Shepard. We have to keep going no matter who we've lost.
The only exception is Miranda, who will survive this section even if she is disloyal. If you choose the wrong biotic specialist, like Miranda, or they are just not loyal to Shepard, then their biotic bubble will fail, leading to one of the squadmates you put in your team for this part of the mission getting swept away by a swarm of seekers.
They're pushing! Keep it up!
Hurry, Shepard!
Everyone, through the doors! Now!
Hurry, Shepard!
No! Fall back! Run!
We're in the home stretch of Mass Effect 2's final mission, but we're not out of the woods yet, because there are still more opportunities for squadmates to perish. Shepard will have to pick 2 squadmates to come with him to plant explosives at the center of the base, while the rest of your crew stays back to hold the doors. If you bring disloyal squadmates with you, then they will die after the human Reaper collapses and takes down the platforms you were standing on. The remaining crew left holding the door will live or die based on a mathematical formula taking into account individual crew strength and loyalty. You can find specific details in the How to Save Everyone video, which I'll link in the description. But if your crew didn't survive, Joker will inform Shepard, and you'll see some of their bodies in a quick cutscene.
Did the ground team make it?
No sign of them, Shepard. I guess they didn't make it.
At this point, if Shepard has saved less than 2 of his squad mates, then the commander will die during the final run back to the Normandy.
Human, you've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
Doing this to me again.
Got to warn them. More are coming. Now. Joker. Go. Commander!
Shepard! Detonation in 15, 14.
The ending to Mass Effect 2 is filled with a lot of pain and misery if you make bad choices, but Mass Effect 3 is no pushover either in this regard. Even if your squad mates manage to survive the trip through the Omega-4 relay, most of them can still potentially die in the final game in the trilogy. Let's walk through every possible way your squad mates can die in Mass Effect 3. Interestingly enough, Kasumi is the first squad mate whose death we can witness in Mass Effect 3. You can pick up a side quest involving her and John Bao on the Citadel really early in the game. And if you failed to complete Kasumi's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2, then she will die during the confrontation with the Hanar diplomat.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was no friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Now, it is possible that Kasumi actually survived here and simply chose to conceal this fact from Shepard. If she's loyal, she does survive in a similar scenario, camouflaging herself to fake her death to the Salarian Spectre. She only reveals herself when Shepard calls her out. So it's possible that she lived, but just didn't care to let Shepard know since the commander didn't help her in the past. But given that several other squad mates will die in Mass Effect 3 if you didn't complete their loyalty mission in ME2, I think it's also possible she died here. So I think this one is open to interpretation. Grunt is another squad mate who can die pretty early in Mass Effect 3. During the mission where you discover the Reapers are creating a Rachni army, Grunt can potentially die while covering Shepard's escape. If you didn't complete Grunt's loyalty mission in Mass Effect 2, and you decide to save the Rachni Queen, then Grunt won't survive to make it off the planet.
My turn.
Cortez. We're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Let's go.
During Priority Tachanka, our favorite Salarian Mordin Solus usually winds up dead. He will either die while fixing the damage to the Shroud facility,
Temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes, yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
or he can be killed by Commander Shepard if you're trying to sabotage the cure while either Wrex or Eve are still alive.
Mordin, you're not going up.
Not concerned for my safety. Concerned I might discover something. Sabotage? But whose? Why, Shepard? That desperate for Salarian aid? Or that afraid of Krogan?
Every time we've talked about this before, you've defended the Genophage. Hell, you destroyed Malin's data. How can you change your mind now?
I made a mistake! I made a mistake. Focused on big picture. Big picture made of little pictures. Too many variables. Can't hide behind statistics. Can't ignore new data. My responsibility. Need to go. Running out of time.
Mordin, walk away.
Can't do that, Shepard.
I don't have a choice here. Walk away, or I will fire.
Not your decision. Not your work. Not your cure. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. No time to argue. Cure dispersal imminent. Must counteract sabotage. Stop me if you must. No. Not ready.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, dispersal commencing.
Mordin can be convinced to go along with the sabotage if Wrex and Eve are both dead, but this is a video about Squadmate deaths, so that's a topic for another video. During Priority the Citadel 2, you will have an armed standoff with the Virmire survivor, who was recently promoted to Spectre. If you fail to convince them that Udina betrayed the Council, then the Virmire survivor will get shot dead, either by Commander Shepard or one of your squadmates if you don't hit a Renegade interrupt. Let's take a look at both outcomes.
Holster your weapon, soldier.
Damn it, Ash.
Counselor, get the door.
was with Cerberus.
So were you. I hope the Reapers send you to hell.
Shepard, I'm not telling you again.
Damn it, Kaidan.
Counselor, get the door.
Kaidan, what the hell were you thinking?
I was doing my duty.
You stood up for the wrong man.
Better than killing the wrong man.
If Thane survived the Collector base and you talk to him on the Citadel early in Mass Effect 3, then he will be mortally wounded by Kai Lang while protecting the Salarian Counselor. Thane will succumb to his wounds in Huerta Memorial Hospital shortly after the end of the mission.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drow managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one, and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Goliath, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me? Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and he will be a companion to you as he was to me. There's something I don't understand. His last moments were those of a hero. Why pray for salvation?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Zaeed will also bite the dust if you failed to get his loyalty in Mass Effect 2 and he survives into Mass Effect 3.
Zaeed!
Well, looks like I was the only one to make it out alive. Good to see you, Shepard. Cerberus is about to get what's coming to them. Goddamn traitors.
I'll call an ambulance.
Won't do any good. Hell of a fight, Shepard. Should have seen it.
Priority Rannoch is another tragic mission where you can lose up to 2 different squadmates, Tali and Legion. In Legion's case, our Geth buddy will always die during this mission. If you broker peace or side with the Geth, then Legion sacrifices himself to upgrade all the Geth.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. But thank you. Kila Sanai.
If you side with the Quarians, Legion dies a bit more violently, either getting killed by Tali or Admiral Ron if Tali is not present.
I'm sorry.
No, we will not allow you to decide our fate. Uploading the code.
I'm sorry, Legion.
Tali Zora. Does this unit have...
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm sorry.
We were correct to distrust organics. Uploading the code.
I knew it would turn on us. A pity. It seemed so sincere.
In Tali's case, she will jump off of a cliff if you side with the Geth.
This is Captain Kaidan of Azrael. We have multiple hull breaches. Raya's drive core is offline. All ships in range. Please assist. Please assist. Escape pods not responding. All hands prepare for impact.
I'm sorry.
Tali, no!
Speaking of self-deletion, next up we have Samara, who will perish if you fail to hit a Paragon interrupt at the end of the Asari Monastery mission.
The code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Valair.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed.
Mother! Why would she do this after Rila saved our lives?
You did nothing to cause this, Valair. Samara made her choice.
She shouldn't have had to. My mother died because of our code. Because I'm an Ardat Yakshi. Please, leave me with her.
Much like Vermeer, Wrex can potentially die during an armed standoff in Mass Effect 3. If Wrex is still alive, and you sabotage the genophage cure, then he will confront the commander shortly after your meeting with the Asari Counselor.
Wrex.
Shepard. Visitors are prohibited from bringing weapons into the...
What are you doing?
I know what you did.
We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Where did you get that?
Mordin wasn't my only source in STG. Or did you think I was as dumb as my brother, Reeve? What have you done?
We have a security breach at Bay D-24.
Why would I betray you, Wrex? I still remember saving your family armor years ago.
But words aren't going to cut it this time, Shepard. I will honor our friendship, though, by shooting you in the head and making it quick! That was for the bomb that exploded on Tuchanka! The one you couldn't be bothered to stop! And before you die, I want you to know I'm calling off our support for Earth. If my people go extinct, so do yours!
During this confrontation, Wrex will either be shot by Commander Shepard,
but I made the mistake of trusting you, believing you were my friend. I know what you did.
What the hell pissed him off?
I don't know. He just went crazy.
Yeah, Krogan can do that. Genophage makes them screwy and nothing to live for, so they just snap. Well, whatever. Just another mess to clean up now. All right, people, let's get to it. And let the morgue know we've got another delivery coming, probably too big for a coffin. Might have to space this one.
Or 2 C-Sec officers, including Bailey.
But I made the mistake of trusting you, believing you were my friend. I was a fool. I say every human can burn in hell now, and you'll be there to greet them.
Take him down!
I know what you did, Shepard.
What the hell pissed him off?
I hoped it wouldn't come to this. We didn't see eye to eye.
No kidding.
He was a friend once.
I don't know, an angry Krogan coming at you like that? He didn't leave you much of a choice.
No. I guess not.
Well, sorry it ended this way, Shepard.
Before we continue, I want to mention a couple of DLC companions who can die in Mass Effect 3. During the Omega DLC, your temporary squadmate Nyreen will always sacrifice herself to save a group of civilians outside the afterlife.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
During the end of the Citadel DLC, Commander Shepard has the opportunity to shoot and kill the betrayer Brooks.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities. Until you escape. Me? Escape? But I'm not a field agent. Stop. Just stop. You betrayed me and the Alliance in the middle of a war. I was young and naive. Admit it, Commander. You'll miss me. Not at this range, I won't.
Maintenance to the shuttle bay?
She was only briefly a squadmate during the casino mission, which didn't have any combat, but I'd say it technically still counts. During the Horizon mission, Miranda can potentially meet her maker, depending on a couple of key choices you make. If you break up with Miranda, or fail to warn her about Kai Lang, then she will be mortally wounded by Lang and die in Shepard's arms.
Shepard! Miranda? Miranda, I'm sorry. Listen to me. Listen. I wanted you to have a normal life. Marriage. Children. Things I could never have. He told me all about you. Thank you for saving me. You deserve a life, Oriana. Be good. Shepard.
I'm here.
Before Kai Lang left, I planted a trace on him.
A trace? You thought of everything.
Not everything. Nobody's perfect. But at least Ori is safe.
I've never met anyone like you, Miranda.
No, you haven't.
I'll keep your sister safe.
Good. I just wish I could have. Miranda? Miranda?
But even if you did everything else right beforehand, Miranda can still potentially die if you fail to talk Henry Lawson down or if you don't hit a renegade interrupt. In this case, Miranda will get shot by her father.
Let me go!
Oriana!
What?
Miranda.
Oh my god.
Miranda, can you hear me?
Shepard. You can finish this.
Damn it. Miranda!
We're almost at the end of the game, but we're not out of the woods yet. Next up, we have Kronos Station. There are 2 squadmates who can potentially die as enemies in this mission. If you skip the Grissom Academy mission earlier in the game, and Jack survived Mass Effect 2, then she will be captured by Cerberus and turned into a phantom. We'll discover audio logs next to a bloody table in Kronos Station.
You really should have run when we took Grissom Academy, Subject Zero.
My name is Jack!
We're learning a great deal from those students who were training. Some of them may even survive.
I'm gonna tear you apart!
That's funny. I was just thinking the same thing.
Later, Jack will show up as an enemy, forcing Commander Shepard to take her out.
Cerberus forces en route.
They damn well better be. I'm gonna look the sweat. Damn it, we've got jumpers!
Is that all you got? I believe that was Jack. It wasn't her. Not anymore. It's one more thing that Cerberus will answer for.
Similarly to Jack, Legion can also potentially show up as an enemy during this mission. If you sold Legion to Cerberus in Mass Effect 2, then our Geth friend will show up as an enemy labeled Legion Assassin near the end of the Kronos Station mission. At this point, we're running out of squadmates, so let's launch the final mission on Earth. Next up, we have Morinth. If you sided with her against Samara in Mass Effect 2, and she managed to survive the final mission, then Morinth will show up as a Banshee in the beginning portion of Priority Earth. This next one doesn't technically count since it's not an on-screen death, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. It's Javik. If you encourage Javik to view the memory shard earlier in the game, then he will announce his intentions to go to the grave after the mission is done.
If we actually pull this off, what will you do afterwards?
Seeing the past again in the Echo Shard, the faces of my men, I will go to the Cronian Nebula, and I will find their graves. I will put their ghosts to rest, and then I will join them.
You mean...
It is as it should be, Commander. The last Prothean voice has spoken. There is no more left to say. Here, this shard is now yours. Add to it. The progeny of this cycle will study it. They will know this was the day when the Reapers were no more, and that you were their conqueror.
The last few deaths in the game are mostly tied to war assets. If you have a very low war asset score, then the 2 squadmates you bring with you during the push to the Citadel beam will get incinerated by a Harbinger laser beam blast. This is the only time we can witness James Vega, Liara, or Javik die in a cutscene during the Mass Effect Trilogy. Anderson was technically a squadmate for 5 minutes in Vancouver, so I might as well mention his death too. Regardless of your choices, Anderson won't survive his final trip to the Citadel. He'll either get shot by the Elusive Man, or succumb to his wounds while chatting with Shepard. Let's take a look at both scenes.
No! You're the one who failed. And you will die knowing you're one of my greatest disappointments.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
EDI, along with the Geth, will perish if you choose the Destroy ending. We don't witness EDI's death firsthand, but she'll be shown during a memory flash while Shepard starts blasting. The final on-screen squadmate deaths also involve a really low war asset score and the Destroy ending. In this case, we can witness the Normandy get blown up during the Crucible detonation. It's not technically a squadmate death, since we only see Joker, but since we know some of our squad will still be on board the ship, I thought this was worth mentioning in any case. Everyone will also die during the Refusal Ending, since the Reapers harvest all advanced organic life, but we don't witness any of these deaths firsthand, so I don't really count that. But I know someone will put it in the comments section, so there, I didn't forget about it. So there you have it. We've taken a look at every way your squad mates can die in the Mass Effect trilogy. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Mass Effect and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.